I'm Carrie Chastain.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Have a seat. So Julie, what can I help you with today?
Well, I just got a new job and I've been thinking about all these different things that I want in life, but I'm not really sure how to go about getting them. I have more money now, but I don't know how to really figure out how to get all the things that I want. So I thought it would be a really good idea to come and see a financial counselor.
Of course, I'd love to help you with that. What you've just described to me are different goals that you probably have, but you haven't quite defined them or figured out exactly what you want. It's important that we figure out what you want and when you want to get it so that we can define your goals and make a smart plan for you to figure out how to achieve them. So can you give me an example of some of the goals that you have?
Well, I've been at this new job for a while now, and I kind of want to take a vacation because I'm starting to get a little stressed out. And there's other things that I want to, but I realize that I may not be able to get them right now. Like there's this new hybrid car that I've been looking at, and I really want to get that. And someday, I'd like to stop wasting my money on rent and actually purchase a home.
Well, you've raised some really good points. There's all sorts of goals. There's short term, which can take about a year or less, which would be the vacation. There's the midterm goals, which would be kind of like the car you described. It might take a year or two to save up to get a car. And then the long term goals, which would be like buying a house, especially because it takes more time to think about that and to earn enough money to make a down payment on the house. Let's hold on and go and figure out how to make these goals smart so that we can actually achieve them.
Sounds good.
So as we discussed, there's many different types of goals. There's short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals. Some of the ones we described were a vacation, a car, and a house. So just to get us started, we're going to talk about a vacation because we want to get started now in planning for that.
Definitely.
Okay, so let's move over here. We're going to have to figure out how to make your goal a SMART goal. So a SMART goal is specific, meaning it's easy to identify. It's something that you would know and be able to pick it out. It needs to be measurable, so it needs to have maybe a specific dollar amount so that you know how much you need to save. It needs to be adaptable in the sense that maybe one of your options doesn't work out. You need to be able to have something else that you can kind of fill in. It needs to be reasonable, so you don't want to have $1 million vacation, something that might be more than what your house would cost. And then it needs to be timely. It needs to have an end time goal so that you know how much to save and when your end date is, when you want to have it accomplished. So let's go through it. Tell me how you're going to make your vacation a SMART goal.
Well, let's see. If I want to make my vacation specific, let's say I want to go on a cruise. Let's say I think I want to go on a cruise to the Bahamas. Always want to go to Bahamas. Is that specific?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. And let's say, what if I want to go on this cruise in like a month? You think I can do that?
I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe you want a little more time to save for it.
Okay. So let's say I want to make it measurable. So let's say I want to spend, about $1,000 on it. Is that measurable? That's what measurable means?
Yeah, that's what measurable is. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And adaptable. Let's say, well, what happens if some emergency comes up and I don't have $1,000? What should I do? I guess I could go somewhere different. I could go somewhere cheaper. I could go to Mexico.
Yeah,
and then,
exactly.
Maybe that would only cost $800.
Mm-hmm.
And I want a reasonable goal, so I can't go in a month. So let's say I want to go in like 6 months. Is that reasonable?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, timely. So I've got my goal. I want to go to the Bahamas, and I want it to cost $1,000, and I want to go in 6 months. So that's the time part. So let's see. That means that I'm going to have to save a certain amount of money every month, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Okay. So I want to take a vacation in 6 months. But you know what? I think I really want to have all that money in 5 months.
That's a good idea.
If I spend 5 months saving for it, that means I'll have to save $200 a month. So if I save $200 a month every month from now, then I'll have $1,000. Okay. So my SMART goal is that I want to take a vacation, which is specifically a cruise to the Bahamas, and I want to do that for $1,000 in 6 months, and I'm going to save $200 a month to do it. And I'm not going to do anything crazy, you know, like try to go a month from now, or, you know, try to go to Europe or spend $1 million. So that's a good SMART goal?
That's a great SMART goal. It sounds like you're on your way to getting one of your first goals achieved. Good job.
Thanks.